Hello everyone, this is the Gadget Man with Discovering in Color, and welcome to this week's feature video. And today, as the title suggested, I'm going to talk about 10 things that I always take with me whenever I go backpacking. So a lot of these are in line with the 10 common items or the 10 essential items you might have seen on different web pages and sites and stuff like that that you want to take with backpacking. So we're kind of in line with those, but these are the favorite ones that I always take with me. So let's get started with number one. All right, the number one item I always take with me is simply a knife. And that's all it is. It's a pocket knife used for the obvious things, cutting things, doing that type of stuff. But I always take one of these with me because you never know what you may have to work with. You know, be it move something out of the way, a plant or something that's in your way from your tent site or something like that. But cut some rope or line or whatever it is. But I always bring a knife with me because it's pretty great, and it's not for self-defense, it's a tool to use. Item number two is my Garmin Inreach Mini. I always bring this with me whenever I'm out backpacking, especially in a remote area. I don't bring it from someplace in a city park or a city trail or something like that where there's cell phone coverage, but whenever I go out backpacking, I bring this because it's communications. If you get in a situation, and I've been in them before, where you need to communicate, be it for whatever reason, the emergency, be it my itinerary changed, that's probably the biggest one that I have to worry about, then I have this right here and I can communicate with the outside world if something changes. Item number three is just simply a cup. This is a pretty easy one. I like this one here. This is my titanium cup. It does have this nice little cap that goes with it here, but this is a fantastic item to bring with you because what it's going to do is it's just something you can use to drink out of. It's something you can use to cook out of if you need to. A very handy thing to have with you. And item number three goes along with item number four. I like to bring some type of a spoon, a spork or something like that, but this is my titanium spoon that I always like to have in tandem with my cup because it just makes things easier sometimes when you're preparing food or if you want to make something to drink. I like to drink coffee and tea and stuff, and guess what? This is a great thing to stir your stuff around with. If I have to eat out of it, I have something to eat out of. So that's items 3 and 4. All right, item number 5, this one's a little bit different. It's a multi-tool, it's a carabiner. It's also got a little sparky thing right here, which is pretty nice. And it's got some other little miscellaneous things here. This is a way to cut stuff. I don't really use that too much, but I like this one right here because I can use it to do multiple things. I can hang my Garmin Inreach Mini off of it, okay? I can use another item, which I'll get to in a minute for that, which actually I'll get to right now. That's gonna be item number 6, which is a towel, but I can hang this on my pack or something, hang my towel on it. It's pretty good to use. But once again, it's a multi-tool. It's, it's made by Outdoor Element, but a very nice little tool to have. This is number 5. Number 6, this one's easy. It's my headlamp, okay? I always have a headlamp. I always have some way at nighttime because I've had a lot of times where, of course, you obviously use it for night, but I've had times where I've gone out early and something delays me and coming back and next thing you know, it's late or it's dark. I always like to have a light on me, as well as it can be used to shine into areas that may be dark, a dark hole under a log or something like that. Handy thing to have. I keep it, this is a BioLite, it's rechargeable. I like rechargeable things. And another piece of essential equipment that I keep with me. Okay, then back to the towel here. This is number 7. I like to have a towel. A towel is very handy in a lot of different situations. Obviously, you can use it to wipe off sweat. You can use it something to sit on. You can use it to wash with. There's just so many uses that you can have with the towel. And I keep this little terry cloth towel here. Usually when I'm hiking, and you may have seen it in my videos, I'll have a carabiner on the front of me and I'll just put my towel, I'll have my carabiner and towel just hung right there in front of me. So I can use it to wipe my face off or wipe my hands off or do whatever it is. But once again, a towel, I think is a very essential piece of gear to have with you. And I always carry one. And some of you guys are gonna get a chuckle off of this one, but I always bring it with me, especially on overnighters. And that is my portable urinal right here, okay? And all it is just a sack. And it's just got it's just a little 32-ounce Nalgene bottle, wide mouth Nalgene on it. And yeah, I use it inside of a tent. There's nothing like, instead of having to get up, if it's a cold night or a rainy night or something like that, and you've got to go at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, Murphy's Law says it's going to be raining and windy. Well, this is just a way to relieve myself inside of a tent. And I've used it in a tent, I've used it in a hammock. In fact, the only situation that I haven't been able to use this in was on a shelter on the AT. Inside of a shelter, I did have to get up and go to the privy because this was not practical to use inside of a shelter with other people present, especially sleeping next to you. So that's the only scenario I've ever had that I haven't been able to use this, but it's a portable urinal. It's very nice, it's very handy, and yeah, you're gonna get a chuckle out of it, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a nice essential piece of gear that I like to keep on me. Number 9, we're getting near the end of the list here. This is easy, this is just rain gear. I like to carry a rain gear. And this is my Z-Packs rain jacket here. It's a Vertice rain jacket. It's very light. It does a number of functions. Obviously, it keeps the rain off of you, but also if you get a chilly night, it's something that you can put on that's a wind barrier to help keep you warm. So I like to carry a rain poncho with me all the time because weather is constantly changing. And by having this right here, you could save yourself a lot of misery. And the 10th item, number 10, is one that I always like to carry. Pretty simple, just a hat. Okay, this right here, this is my Cool hat, K-U-H-L. I just keep that. It's just a cotton hat. Got a bill, got a top. Pretty nice. I can do it in tandem with the rain jacket if it's raining, and the bill keeps the rainwater, for those of us who wear glasses, off of the front of your nose. And I do wear glasses when I hike. But pretty simple, just a hat. Keeps the rain off, keeps the sun off, does a lot. A lot of times I will wear a wide-billed hat if I know I'm going someplace that has a lot of sun. Then I get the hat that has the wide bill, but for a majority of purposes, I just keep this simple baseball cap right here. And I like the no logo pretty much on it. I like to kind of be indiscreet, just me. But that is item number 10 that I like to carry with me. Okay, so those are 10 of the things that I always carry with me whenever I go backpacking. Along with those are the 10 essentials. You know, obviously I take some type of a shelter and something to sleep in. And obviously I bring food and I bring a map for navigation, that type of stuff. So all of those things I also carry with me. I do carry fire starters if I need them, a cook stove, that type of stuff. But a lot of these go in tandem with those type of things here, especially this one here. This is super handy, this little carabiner thing if you have a cook stove, because guess what? I got my little Sparky right here and I'm good to go for lighting that stove. So that's it, the Gadget Man with Discovering in Color. These are the 10 things that I bring with me all the time. Please choose whatever you want to bring with you, but this is just the stuff that I bring with me. So by no means am I telling you this is what you need to bring. This is just the things that I like to bring. So that's it. Take care. See you on the trail.